Okay, this bridge is recorded at 24 feet. Down, we need 22 and a half, so we should be fine. This is with our mast up, so we're a little nervous. Apparently we cleared it.
I'm a full-time dreamer. My dreams are my reality. A full-time dreamer, and so far it works for me. Whoa. I disagree with people who say about me that I've lost my grasp.
So as we headed down the river, you can see that these limestone cliffs were just amazing. I mean, it was a gorgeous day. And the whole way down, we'd see, I mean, beautiful homes, some built on the top. There was places where the ground was lower to the water. Not even sure how you get up there on some of them, but it's one of the nicest river views we had. Period. I notice when I look at this, I see some reflection right there in the left-hand corner. That's because I had the isinglass up. It was cold enough, and I didn't want the sound of the wind, so I recorded through, just looking out through the isinglass. And I don't like that. I'm going to try and find a workaround for that for the next set of videos. Should be warmer.
Be a full-time dreamer. Your dreams could be reality.
So again, Clifton Marina, about 6:45 a.m. You can see the fog. Sunrise should be soon, and hopefully it'll start to dissipate. Our goal is to be out of here by 7:15.
I have no great ambition to rule the world. I play my guitar and spend time with my girl. If I can stir a little happiness in my way, I'll die a happy man, make no mistake. Whoa. Do we ever really know what we're here for? I'm not sure, but I doubt we should be making war. I've never harmed anyone with what I do, a principle of mine to which I try to be true. Whoa, whoa. I'm a full-time dreamer. My dreams are my reality. A full-time
So it really took Lorraine and I both to constantly watch. We had to keep one eye on the instruments, one eye on the radar, one eye on the boat ahead of us, plus around us, and that's more eyes than we had. So it was a little stressful, but she did an amazing job, and I appreciated it.
no great ambition to rule the world. I play my guitar and spend time with my girl. If I can stir a little.
So that just doesn't fit. So what's all this have to do with Great Loop? Well, Music is a lot like the Great Loop. You look at a piece of music, you have to see what the tempo is. You have to see what the notes are, what keys it in, if you ever want to get to the end successfully. The Great Loop's the same way. We had guidebooks, certain guidebooks, that showed us almost step by step. You saw the bridge in the beginning of this. How do we know what the height of that bridge was? Because the water level is constantly changing. Well, like with our music, our books, charts showed us step by step, note by note. So I wanted to make that analogy, and I want Lorraine to show you two books in particular that we used. I don't think you could do it without it, and great resources.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit today about some of the tools that we used on the Great Loop. This was the first thing that Randy bought, the Looper's Companion Guide. It's by Captain John. I think it was about $75. We got this maybe 9 months before we decided to do it. And it's just a great, there's beautiful pictures. It's a great overview of, like his recommended stop was usually about 40 miles a day. The different routes, if you're going to go through the Erie Canal or go into Canada, if you're going to go down by the Bahamas. But that's a good overall planning guide for us to decide how far we want to go. But what we found is day to day as we were looping, there were a lot of people that had more information. And we would talk to different people. And this was another guide that came up, Skipper Bob. Now, this is not the one that I most recently used. This is one actually for Florida. The one that we used for the rivers is still on the boat. But that gave us really detailed information. And a fellow looper said to me, it's really important going down the Mississippi and the river system that you know exactly where you are at all times. And we bought that edition for the rivers, the most up-to-date edition. That one was pretty reasonable, like maybe $25 or $30. But literally, you could follow each bridge, and it would give you the height of it. It would give you, it would have a lot of things that this one did, but just in a lot more detail. So I can't recommend enough, the Skipper Bob. And here again, like this one is for Troy to Key West. The one we currently have that we were using was for the river system. I think that would be a really valuable tool. We also got some guides in Canada. Now they were more pricey. They were like the spiral, they were thicker. They were also very helpful, maybe a little bit more detailed than this general book that we had. So don't be afraid to have a couple different sources of information, because the more information you have, the better.
Be a full-time dreamer. Your dreams